everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be working on another Project Life spread for week 19 of 2024. So this week I am using all products from Ellie's Studio, and I think that everything is from like their newest kit for May and maybe some of the add-ons and things like that. So you guys might know that I'm on the Ellie's Studio design team, but now this Project Life spread here was just on my own time. It wasn't one of my team projects. I just really love LA Studio products, and especially this particular month, I absolutely loved it. I felt like so much of the products were so perfect for Project Life. There was a lot of like currently ephemera and things like that that I was just really loving. So I wanted to go ahead and create my Project Life spread using it. So all of the cards, the stamps, I think all of the embellishments, just everything is from LA Studio. So I will link that below if you want to grab any of it for yourself. But yeah, just really, really easy, fun cards to use in Project Life for sure. So you can see the ones that I picked out. I found so many that were great for my week in particular. There was a celebrate card, a number one mom card, and then a great day card at the bottom. And I had a lot of really special things to document throughout this week. So first off, this was Mother's Day week. And you know what? I don't think that I ended up actually talking about Mother's Day because I had other things going on, but I was able to spend a lot of time with my mom throughout this week to kind of celebrate Mother's Day. And we spend a lot of time together in general. And then on the actual day, me and Will went to a Redbirds baseball game here in Memphis with Will's parents. So that is that 4x6 photo down at the bottom. Now, the 4x6 at the top, which is of my mom and dad and Will and me, that was at my mom's retirement party. So also there's been a lot of fun and celebrations going on around here because my mom is retiring after 39 years at her job at the end of the month. So it was really cool this week. Her coworkers were able to fly in from all over the place and we were able to celebrate her. So it was a really, really fun, special experience. And I was really happy that we were able to grab that family photo at the top. So that was really special. Also, I have a couple food photos there of some kind of more exciting food because they are from like the sushi is a big dinner that we had after that day of celebrating my mom. We went out with her coworkers, me and my mom did. And so that was special. We don't tend to go out to eat like at night very often. So we were really out on the town. And then the donuts, also I wanted to capture those because my parents went out of town to Nashville over the weekend and they brought back donuts from Five Daughters Bakery, which is one of our very favorites. And they have delicious vegan donuts as well. So I had to snap a photo of those and add it into my Project Life. The last photo at the bottom is of my friend Casey's little one, Mickey. If you kind of follow along with my Project Life spreads, you'll know that she had her last week on the 1st, and I was able to go this past week on the 9th, I believe, and see Mickey for the first time, which was just wonderful. So I do have that picture there where I was holding Mickey in my arms. So I decided to print that picture off a little bit smaller, and there was this really pretty floral card from LA Studio that almost had a floral border around it. So I thought that that would work perfectly. I rounded the corners of the photo and added it right in there. And I am going to add a little flip because Casey sent me a couple really adorable like Mother's Day photos of her with Andy and Mickey. And I wanted to include those in my album. But since I didn't have really a story to tell about them, I decided to do one of those simple stories flips. So actually under that picture of Mickey there at the bottom, I have two photos of Casey with her two daughters. So I was glad that I was able to add those into my album as well. Also, a side note that's not included, but off camera, I realized that I also had a couple other things I wanted to include in this week that I didn't. One was a list of 10 facts that my mom had to send to her boss, and she sent them to me in an email as well. They were like 10 facts about my mom. So I thought that that would be a really cute thing to include in here. Like, what were the 10 things that my mom would tell someone about herself. So I thought that was really special. And during that retirement party, I had to send in some older photos of my mom for a PowerPoint. And one of them was a picture of her from like the 90s when she pretty much first started. She started at that job, I think, in 85, but it was close enough to the beginning. So I actually included that. So I don't have it in this video, but in real life, behind this Celebrate card, I did another flip and I have those other two things. So whenever I do like my full flip through of my completed first Project Life album here, probably in a month or so, you'll be able to see that completed as well. So you'll see that I'm starting to get everything into place. It all came together really easily because I have these cards. So I had that perfect one that said Celebrate, where I could talk about my mom's day. I had the Great Day card at the bottom where I could talk about meeting Mickey for the first time. The number one mom worked out perfectly because all of my stories about my mom, about seeing Will's mom, and also about Casey and Mickey all had to do with a special mother in my life. So I loved being able to talk about that as well. Then I added on a few embellishments, those really cute little tabs there that I just added to the flip up. Those are from Ellie Studio, along with the adorable, I loved these. They are colorful labels that have like tiny phrases in the middle of them. Like I just could have 100 sheets of those. I love them so much. The only thing that's not from Ellie Studio are those little like enamel shapes. Those are totally random, just out of my stash. And I did add, I think, 2 hearts and a star. So just for some sort of like 3D element I wanted to add on there. So I'm stamping gratitude onto that label. And for the most part, I am finished up. And I really love the way that this one ended up turning out. It's just easy, but I was able to tell my stories. And that's why I love LA Studio products so much, because they're made for you to tell these stories in your project life, and they make things so easy. And that's really fun for me personally. So here I found another little LA Studio die cut that said, "So proud of you." So I thought I would add that onto that photo of my family, talking about my mom, of course. And then I'm adding this little currently circle down on our sushi picture, really just because I thought it looked nice on there. It needed a little embellishing. So I thought that was fun. And besides that, we are pretty much finished with this one. So a lot of happy memories this week, and I was excited to be able to document them and get this super, super busy but super happy week completed in my project life. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this process video. If you did, please give me a like, and please also consider subscribing. And of course, I will be back at you super soon with another video. I hope that you all have been just having a lovely day, lovely Mother's Day weekend. And of course, I will be back to chat with you soon. Bye, y'all.